Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Mystical Mermaid. Thank you guys for being here, okay? As you guys know, I have been following the Justin Evans case. Thank you, Spirit. I'm sorry, let me go ahead and get this burnt up and clear this right here. All right, y'all. Man, oh man. Okay, so this is my part 8, I do believe, with my Justin Evans case. Um, Let me begin with my disclaimer. I do not want any hate or negativity spread because of my video. This is my opinion for entertainment purposes only. Um, this is me giving insight and guidance, okay? Hoping that I could shed some sort of light to this case and to the family, okay, for some type of justice for Justin. Okay, so I was emailed and Instagrammed some posts that were made. I will mention again, I do not have Facebook. So I want to thank you guys that send me these, okay? Um, I was mad. I'm not even going to lie. I had to actually take today to kind of just collect my thoughts, pray about this, meditate. I really, really was bothered. I I was pretty irate. Okay. Um, how do you be best friends with someone since 5 years old and then post such intimate, personal details, whether they're right or wrong? You don't do that. To me, I feel they've taken his life. Now they're trying to take his manhood. I'm really upset. I wanted to tell you guys what I'm seeing, and then we're going to pull some cards. Okay? Again, if there's any particular areas or any particular questions that you guys are kind of curious to know the answers, please email me or put them in the comments, okay? And I'll add them to my list. Um, I literally keep a notebook with me at all times, whether it's about this case or not. I get visions a lot. And if it is about a certain crime case that I'm going to do videos, so I just pull it out and write this stuff down, or I'm afraid I will lose it. Um, Listen, as soon as I connect, I feel disappointment. I feel that Justin is so the fact that he's belittling him this way, you guys, is wrong, and on so many levels. Um, I do feel like Kiera is behind it. I feel like she's Bud's cheerleader, okay, to do this. We'll get some clarity on that, but see, I'm feeling it. I know I'm right. Um, I don't understand. Kiara, if you're watching this, honey, I have nothing against you. I don't know who you are, okay? I just see you through Justin's eyes, okay? Um, I don't understand why you would want to continue to hurt this family. Hasn't it been enough? You know, why not just love them? Why not just pray for them? Why not just support them? Why would you and Bud want to publicly shame this young man. He has family. He has sisters that looked up to him, that loved him, that still loves him. And all you're doing is creating this karma debt that you're going to have. There's no way you're going to be able to get through it and get past it without having to pay it. Do you guys understand that, Kara and Bud? Do you realize that whatever we put out, we get back? So this humiliation, this shame, it will come back. Okay? And I'm not saying this to be ugly. I'm not saying it to be a bitch. I'm saying it because it's the truth. Okay? All right. So I'm going to state right now, Justin did not self-harm himself. Period. I say this, you guys, I say this with 100% of my heart that I just know it. He would have sought help. He would have spoke about this. He would have went to his mom. He would have went to his sisters. Okay? They were so close. You guys like to throw up, oh, this and this about this family member, and they had this court coming up and all this. Doesn't every family have bad apples? Doesn't every family have those family members that when you see in the store, you literally turn and run in the opposite direction? Because I know I do. Okay. You can't help who you're family with. Was that, you guys like to blame that? You guys like to blame his sexual preference? This is ridiculous. Listen, all this is done with everybody, because I realized Bud and Kiara wasn't the only one that had mentioned this rumor. Um, but for the ones that did, I hope you're proud of yourself, because you know what you've done? You guys have opened that brain fart for Kiara and Bud to put this post out there and be like, wow, we're going to use this. This is what we're going to do. Gosh, I'm so angry. You guys, he did not self harm. He did not, I repeat, he did not harm anyone else. There's also a rumor with that. We'll pull cards and I will show you guys what I get, okay? This is just simply not true. Like I said, this rumor just opened up all sorts of opportunities for them to hide under. Okay? This is another thing. There is someone very, and I'm looking right at you, someone very close to this case. I'm seeing a lot of time spent with the police officer, a lot of private time, even. Okay? Does that have something to do with it? Does that have something to do with how they just all of a sudden decided that he self harmed? Okay. Because he self harmed in his shed after they stated that there was enough blood to go ahead and notify his mother that he's probably not alive, but yet he was able to go towards the swamp. That's interesting. Without no trace, no blood, nothing. That's so interesting. And then we have I'm getting so much that I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to keep it. It's just I'm trying to not let it be personal, but with being such, I'm a Heyoki empath. That's another word for that, is that extreme empath. I when I feel, when someone else feels it, I'm feeling it. So this frustration, this being angry, this hurt, this defeat, all this that this family is feeling, it's coming right straight to me. I can't help this. Do I know them? No. Um, Not connected to them at all. But I am who I am, and I cannot explain this, you guys. But when I'm this close on such an intimate level, I've told you guys before, their joy is my joy, their pain is my pain. I I know that God has put it in his mom's heart, the truth. She knows he didn't self harm. She knows that he didn't harm someone else, the gentleman that also self harmed, supposedly, right? Um, isn't that funny how everybody was in the process of self harming themselves around this area, but no help, um, no well checks, or I don't get it. I mean, is 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 the trailer park that bad? Anyways, bear with me, folks. Okay, where's the cell phone? Has the police even cared to go look under their trailer? Have they even cared to follow up on the storage buildings? Have they cared to follow up on the neighbor? Have they cared to follow up on, to see if there's a connection, a personal connection with someone in the law? Have they cared to um, get to know him, Justin, that is, to realize how much potential he had, how much life he had in him? No, absolutely not. They cared so much that they searched that area so well, right? With dogs, even. Well, if they did, how did they not find him? How am I seeing people on four wheelers and people hiking or um, chopping wood or all them little fires I'm seeing? How is it that no one seen him? Because I know there was nothing to see. I know that they have really, really put a lot of thought, a lot of energy into this. Has anybody cared to maybe question someone with a nickname that has information? And right now, I'm feeling the spirit completely from head to toe. I know you guys may think I'm a crazy lady, and that's okay too. Okay, I probably wouldn't challenge you, as my friend would say. But I promise you, if you guys would just check into a little of what I'm saying, you guys might actually see just how great God is, and that He allows folks to be able to share His guidance, His folks pray, God help me, send me a sign. But then when God sends you someone, you cast stones at them and you don't listen. You call them crazy. Has anyone followed up on a signature piece of clothing that Bud's dad is no longer wearing? Whatever this was, he wore it every day, all year round. I truly feel it's a coat. Yeah, I know it's a coat. I'm feeling it. But all of a sudden, after wearing it forever, that would be like me coming on here with long ass hair, right? When y'all wonder what the heck happened, well, I know there's someone that's wondering, wonder why he ain't wearing that jacket anymore. I'm telling you why. He had to get rid of it. I guess the DNA on it, right? I had a dream. I'm going to tell you about it. I can't swear to you that this is what's going on, but I'm going to tell you about it. This is not through me connecting. This is, as I mentioned, a dream. But anybody that knows me knows when mama has a dream, she dreams, okay? I dreamt, and these, like, I've never met these people, never talked to these people, okay? Have no clue about these people until I connected with Jester. I dreamt that what Bud has done, because see, everybody's wondering what the crap was he arrested for? Nobody knows. It's also hush hush. Isn't it funny how it's hush hush to even his mom? He was there's this man that's charged with this crime, but God forbid he, Justin's mother know what the crime was, right? It's a shame. Anyways, I feel like my dream is really, there's something to it. I can't promise you what it is. It's not that clear to me. I'm going to continue. My dream was that there was some sort of information being brought to Bud and all of them in that home. And they were kind of trying to find out ways that they could say this or say that, get their stories straight, right? Or decide what the best story would be. Okay, because go to the crime channel, It's a Crime with Linda. She has a playlist on this case, and you can see how many stories there have been. Anyways, so I was dreaming this, and in this dream, it took me to where he was being arrested, and what he was arrested for in my dream was something like he had went into the shed. He lied about going to Barry or wherever because he could not handle telling Justin's mom the truth, or Bud the truth. All the folks that loved Justin so much, he just bear, couldn't bear it. So he had come into the shed, seen that Justin had self-harmed himself, and he didn't know what to do. He freaked. He didn't want to be accused of it. He didn't want it to be pinned on him. He just didn't know what to do. But he just happened to come in and find Justin that way. So he done what he had to do, and he took him wherever, to the woods, to the swamp, to the storage, whatever. That was my dream. I wonder how much of that maybe isn't a dream. It's interesting, isn't it? Is that why the detectives finally decided to call it self-harm rather than a murder? Interesting, isn't it? We'll draw some cards and see. There was something else I wanted to address that, oh, we're going to address the relationship between Justin and, I'm going to say Lucas, but I can't promise you that's his name, okay? But it is the other gentleman that self-harmed. The one that everybody is saying that Justin was responsible for. Now, everybody that knows Justin, man, you guys, I'm talking to you. Y'all, the ones that know him, personally know him. Could he had hurt someone else and took their life? Could he? You guys know this. You know he didn't. You know that is horse poo, right? I know you do. Oh, nice try, though. We are going to see how Justin felt about his best friend. You know, I'm not even comfortable calling him that. I'm really not. I just am disgusted. Seriously disgusted. Hell, you don't do that to your enemies, right? What kind of raising did you have? Lord have mercy. I didn't have the best growing up, but I tell you what, I was smart enough to know if you don't have nothing nice to say, then don't say it at all, right? Anyways, we will also look in and see what the cards say about the relationship, as I mentioned, not only with Justin and Lucas, but Justin and Bud. We will look into if Justin harmed Lucas, or, you know, and of course we'll get vice versa here, okay? There was something else that I wanted to check. Someone had mentioned. I will think of it. You guys, I actually don't have my notes right here, and I had already started the video, and the thing is that every time I talk myself out of making a video or uploading it or making it public, I always end up kicking myself in my booty for not listening to God, because I feel not only do I want to respect Justin, but respect his family. I want to respect their feelings. I want to be able to protect his sisters from having to get on here and listen to me say things that would hurt them. I don't want that to happen. Try to be very, very careful. Just a minute. Thank you. And give me just a second. Ground myself. I like to be alone during these. I'm not sure if someone is thinking, Lord, why is she taking so long? If you don't enjoy it, then don't watch it. And I'm not being ugly. I'm just being honest. Okay. The reason I take my time and I think about what I say before I say it is exactly what I just said. I try to do this in a loving way. And I'm careful at what I say because I don't want to misinterpret things. I don't want to just sit up here and tell you guys something that I pull out of my hind end. I'm not like that at all. Okay. We are going to go ahead and start getting some cards. As I continue to move forward and I see things, I will definitely bring them up. Current energies around. Okay. Let's get the current energies around everybody. Let's just kind of see where they're at right now, okay? Just see what we can get as in messages. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Guardian Angels. Thank you, Universe. All that's divine and holy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God, may these be clear, precise. May they help share some sort of insight or guidance to be able to help and shine a light somehow, some way. Thank you for all that you do. I know I'm nothing without you, and I can't do nothing without you. Wonderful, sweet. What is the current energies around Justin's case right now after they had announced that it was self-harm? What is the current energies around Justin's case after the announcement of self-harm? And let's stick it out here. Okay. All right, y'all. I got number 15. It says temptation. As you guys can see this. That's my devil card. The devil card. That's the energy around that news. Now, do you think that if it was indeed self-harm, that the current energy surrounding that would be the devil? Not at all. Not at all. What is Bud's current energy, overall energy? What is Bud's current overall energy? Please, Spirit, may this be clear and precise to God. What is Bud's overall energy? I can't. I just can't. Do you see that? Oh my gosh, you guys, I can't. Thank you, Lord. Number 18, shadow. Shadow. Oh man. For you guys that don't know what that means, shadow is lies, deception, or the part of you that is, we all have a good version, a bad version, right? And do you want to guess what version this is? Share this video. Give it a thumbs up. Get it out there to as many folks as possible. I want to be able to help. Let me help, please. I was just pulling some random cards here. In my mind, I was thinking, okay, just anything else that we need to know. We have positive movement forward, number 8. Okay. My number 3 card is hanging out, and it says fertility. To me, y'all, let me know if you guys get chills and you feel the spirit as I'm doing this, because a few of you guys have said that before, but I'm telling you, the fulfillment my heart feels when something is so clear and I feel like maybe someone is actually listening. Such peace, okay, such hope. Anyways, we have this fertility card. This is the mother, okay? So if she's watching, or if you know her, let her know there's going to be positive movement moving forward, okay? Right now, I feel like she's really trapped in her head, in her fears, in her pain. And I couldn't imagine what she's going through. But I have faith that God will not forsake her or her family, and He will lead them to justice. I say that, and look what's on the bottom, you guys. The waiting game. You just got to wait for divine timing, God's time, okay? Let them have this time. Let them come up with the craziest ideas, because I see someone coming in. I don't know, there's someone. I don't know if this is a police officer or an investigator, or what's that called, a private investigator. Someone's going to solve this. This is far from over. Far. Okay. So let's get some cards and let's do these. Excuse me, y'all. All right, y'all. All right. This is for Justin's case. Did Justin self-harm himself? Did Justin self-harm himself? Last shuffle, please. Did Justin self-harm himself? Did Justin self-harm himself? Oh, excuse me. Okay, so someone's so hiding. All right, here is this Three of Cups. Oh my, right underneath the Three of Cups is the That Burn Four of Wands, which I keep telling you guys represents for me one of the home cards, okay? So I feel like whoever is, someone really tried to, they're masking their self. He did not, okay? He did not. Whoever underneath the Four of Wands, that home card, here we have the King of Cups, okay? All right, listen, whoever this energy is, they have this cape on, this mask, this it, trying to hide whatever. Maybe they're hiding guilt, shame, there's secrets here, okay? He did not. He just, I feel, and here is the, also that came out was the Justice, okay, as well as the Lovers. That's interesting. The Lovers. Who would the Lovers be? That's interesting. Oh, snap. Look at this. Gosh, I hope you guys can see this card. Look at this Lovers card. Look at the Gentleman. I don't know if you can tell, but especially with the let me hold it in front of me. There is a mask on this gentleman. A mask. Someone hiding behind this mask. Let me get this deck right here. And let me go ahead. Oh, let's do it. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Let's start with, let's say Lucas, okay? How did Justin feel about Lucas? How did Justin feel about Lucas? Holy Spirit, make this clear and precise to God. How did Justin feel about Lucas? Okay. How did he see Lucas as a person? How did Justin see Lucas as a person? Wow. Okay. All right. So, right here is the World card. Okay. Lots of travel here. This also can represent like the beginning of cycles for people. In this particular question, When I asked, how does he see him? We have the King of Swords. It says intellectual with the World card. So I actually feel like um, Justin seen Lucas as someone that was a loner, someone that was very cut off and disconnected with people, um, someone that traveled a lot around the world. And I do feel like he did. I think that's what someone had said. And I also feel like someone had said that he didn't even live in the same state as his family, which lets me know that there's obviously travel there. Okay. So he definitely seen him just as a traveler, as someone that kind of stood on his own. Okay. But he also seen him as a very smart individual. Okay. A very, had a lot of knowledge on survival, I just heard. Um, then I had asked, how does Justin feel about, and gosh, I'm feeling, how does Justin feel about Lucas? Okay. Well, here we have the Page of Pentacles. Okay. Now, if you look close with this Page of Pentacles, all right, the Page of Pentacles here is, here are some trees. Okay. Here is a road. I don't know if you can see, but there is a woman with a child that is walking across this road here. Okay. It almost looks like this is like a subdivision. Okay. The way, I don't know, or maybe a trailer park, even. Okay. Um, we also got the King of Pentacles. Okay. Listen, right here with these images and what I know, I feel like there's just no emotional connection, you guys. I don't care what anybody says. There's none. I don't feel it. I would know, y'all. Um, it's almost like, okay, we've, I see Lucas as someone that, I don't know. I feel like a neighbor. Maybe they've walked across the street. Maybe they've, not real sure. But this is more of a material connection, you guys. This is a pentacle. This is not an emotional connection. This is not a sexual connection with the wands. Okay. So I just don't feel like there is any connection, honestly. I feel like one of these gentlemen, if they, I feel like one is obviously older than the other. I don't know if they're the same age, or if that is true, one is older than the other, but I definitely feel like the maturity levels are completely different, and they're just completely um opposite. um like I said, this person was kind of disconnected with people, but Justin, on the other hand, loved people. Okay. Was very easygoing, and there's just like no emotional connection at all. Okay. Um, let me see. How did Lucas feel about Justin, please, Spirit? How did Lucas feel about Justin? Last shuffle. How did Lucas feel about Justin, please, Spirit? Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom. Again, here's that. I mean, did they trade together? Did they, I don't know, did somebody do some side work or something? Because there is a lot of money involved here, probably. Um, even probably worked together or done something. We have the Three of Pentacles even underneath that. So definitely, and that is like working together as a group, a team or something, okay? So perhaps somehow in the community there was something that they were involved together in, maybe, okay? But the first card that I got was the Five of Swords here, okay? It says defeat on there. I just, now, whether or not see, I actually feel like it's quite the opposite from Lucas. Okay, as I connect with Lucas, it's actually, see, with Justin, I'm not feeling any kind of emotional connection at all. Okay, now when I come to Lucas and I'm connecting with him, it's almost as if they have mutual friends, and I don't know. I feel like there's like there's something there, but it's not good. It's something like maybe jealous, or but not in an emotional, like a romantic way. That's a better word. It's more like a actually he didn't really like him. I'm just gonna be honest. Okay. Um he somehow, I feel like there was some sort of bad blood between them. Okay. Or a group of friends. Okay. Something like this, but nothing romantic am I feeling at all. Now, I literally got the Nine of Pentacles again, and oh my gosh, I'm done. Okay, and let me also add, you could probably ask any person gifted, or any tarot reader. Nine of Pentacles is a single card. If another tarot reader is watching this, please comment down below. Let everybody know that, is this not a single card? Now, if they were together, wouldn't it be showing up some kind of soulmate, or at least a lover card, or something like that? Some sort of connection? Also, let me show you what was on the bottom here. Oh, I know what it is. Never mind. I just, God, I don't want to say it. All right. Okay, let me show you what's on the bottom here. The Knight of Swords. Now, what did I just say about this boy? Now, you tell me that I'm crazy. Tell me that I don't know what I'm feeling and talking about and what I'm seeing, folks. It literally is the Knight of Swords. Read what that says. Can you? It says disconnection. That's literally, anyways, I know what the bad blood was. And this is not me judging Justin. This is not me judging Lucas. This is not me judging anyone. This is me simply seeing the truth. I feel like it had, no, I know, I've seen it. The bad blood is some sort of something went wrong when it comes to some sort of substance, as in, for example, a marijuana deal or something. Okay, that's what it is. That's why there was some bad blood there. There was maybe one of them owed the other. Okay, perhaps. But it's definitely linked to that, and that was so clear. All right, now let's see how Justin felt about Bud. How did Justin feel about Bud, please, Spirit? How did Justin truly feel about Bud? Yeah, buddy. We have the Hermit card. It literally says withdrawal. You can see that this person is sitting alone at a beach or a riverbank. Yeah, there's a boat back here, a fisherman boat. Okay. You know, he's so crazy about him, right? Not hardly. Okay. What do we have on the bottom? We have the Five of Wands. What does the Five of Wands mean? The Five of Wands is that fight, that disagreement, that argument, the conflict. And again, underneath this is a good, I'm so glad this showed up. Here is the Page of Pentacles. Remember how I said that looked like the trailer park card or a subdivision, like a road here, and then the ladies walking across like the neighborhood or whatever. To me, this is, and then the Pentacles, it's like the money was involved. I feel like with all these folks, even with that Three of Pentacles I got, that shows teamwork, I said. Well, I feel like all these folks either get from the same person, or maybe they were the person providing, or whichever, whatever. Okay. This is what the link was in the bad blood. This was what Justin was not in love with Lucas. Justin is not in love with Bud. Okay. It's so ridiculous to even think that. Okay. Let's pull a card. And I want to get a yes or no card when I ask if Justin was gay. I hate even asking that. It's none of my damn business. Gosh. Yes. But it's true. It's not. But I'm going to ask it. Why? Because of you idiots that want to disrespect a person that is no longer with us. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Guardian Angels. Thank you, Universe. All that's divine and holy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please make this clear and precise. Was Justin gay? Okay. So we have the Temperance card. Okay. All right. Well, he was not. All right. Now, okay. I always like to kind of pull a couple extra cards to get the message behind it, to see what else Spirit wants to show us with this question. My intention is, you have to set your intent out Anyways, so you guys, when I asked that and I started looking at the cards that had fell out, we have the World card. Okay, this is a new cycle beginning. This is a big change, right? Okay, now what is the change here? Well, right here, this came out with the Two of Cups. Where's my wand right here? So if you look at these images, as I said, this new change, okay, with this case, right? The big post or whatever it was, the announcement, Justin was gay, right? Okay, nice try, bud. Because here's the Two of Cups, okay? This is representing Bud and Kiara, okay? Now look at this, y'all. Here is, look at this. Here is these folks whipping up some sort of spell, some sort of concoction, something to provide some trickery or lies or to trick people, to create some sort of an illusion of some sort, right? Do you see this? These two creating this because they wanted it to literally try to get this whole truth away from them. So they're trying to create an illusion for folks. That's exactly. Thank you. Okay. I feel like they were literally scatterbrained and trying to just figure out, like, what will we do? What are we going to do? Okay. All these things, everything here scattered. Them trying to figure it out, put the puzzle pieces together, try to figure out to keep them safe, right? To knock Justin off his horse, to maybe knock the world or the investigators off the horse and out of the loop, right? That's what this is all about. All he ended up doing was making an ass of himself. Okay. Now, why did Bud post that post about Justin? Oh my God, you guys, God, I hope you guys have hung in there long enough to watch this. I can't make this up. Okay, folks, look at this. Why did Bud create that post? We have this Four of Pentacles. Look at, let me see if I can put this light up here so you guys can see it. I'm sorry for the glare. Okay, here's the Four of Pentacles. God, please. Look at this gentleman hiding. Look, I'm shaking, you guys. I'm sorry. Look at him hiding, right, from all this information. Okay? Someone is hiding. What are they hiding? I don't know. Perhaps it's something with the secrets that the moon represents. Maybe it's something that's secret, what happened in the shed. All right. Next question. me see what this fell out. Queen of Swords just popped out with Justice on the bottom, with Judgment underneath that, folks. They're going to knock him right off that platform. They're going to knock Bud's butt right down off that platform. Justice. Okay. With this, look at this Justice card, folks, that I showed you guys. Right here, do you see that owl? That information, okay, that's going to be spread, okay? All right. Now, I want to ask, did Lucas leave a note before his passing? Did Lucas leave a note before his passing? Give me a yes or no card first, please, Spirit. Oh, my Jesus. Okay, y'all. Okay. There was no note. If there is a note, he didn't write it. So if there is a note, it better be looked at. It better be proven, because he didn't leave no note. Because he didn't. Okay. Funny how the card, the Emperor, the dad. Okay, so to me, this is Bud's dad. Okay. All right. Look at this, you guys. All right, kind of being sneaky. I can't even. All right. Then we have the Tower that came out. Here is the Strength as well. Okay. I do feel like I'm standing to what I said about this incident as well as with Justin. I feel like this person was pushed. I felt it as soon as I connect. Listen, you guys, look at this. Look at this Tower. Literally, look how they're thrown from there. Okay, I want you to look here. I asked if there was a note. No, there wasn't a note, but if there is, look at this wand. This is the Page of Pentacles. Look at the wand that this person is, their wands actually, and this person is juggling them. Okay, so to me, this is someone creating with that magic. A magical note just appeared. Oh, he must have left a note. So if there's a note, it's not authentic. Okay, from him. All right. I want to show you what's on the bottom of the deck here. Was the Five of Pentacles. Okay, but look here, we've got these folks over here that is all loved up. Okay, I can't help but feel well, you guys know who I think that is. I feel like he was pushed, even with the Strength card, y'all. Look at this. This person is holding on to dear life, and that cat is pushing this person to fall off this. I can't make this up, y'all. All right. Now, I'm trying to remember if I had anybody else to send me any particular questions. Is there anything else I need to answer? Okay, let me pull a couple of these right here. I just want to see. Thank you, guardian angels. Thank you for solace, divine and holy. Thank you, thank you. It's very precise. Will Justin's mom ever know the complete truth about what happened to Justin? Will Justin's mom, Jamie, ever find out the complete truth of what happened? That was way too many. Will Jamie ever find out the complete truth of what happened to Justin? Remain positive. And then on the bottom, a year from now. If I'm not mistaken, oh, wait a minute, I did. I'll have to go back and confirm this. I almost, if you guys remember this, please comment down below. But if I'm not mistaken, in another video when I was connected, I mentioned hearing a year from now about something. I'm almost certain. It could have been another case, but I'm almost certain it was this one. If you guys do know, please let me be reminded. Let me see what this has to say. Did Justin self-harm himself? Did Justin self-harm himself? Is that how he died? Oh, Lord. All right. We have the it's up to you. And then on the bottom, we have helpful people. Well, isn't that kind of interesting? Helpful people. With the help from people. This was not self-harm. Let's see. This situation will improve, it says. And I don't know who needs to hear this, but we hear you. We hear your prayers. We hear your prayers. And I hope that everybody is sending up prayers for Justin's family. This could definitely be just clarity on just acknowledging all the prayers that have went out into this family. Keep them going, keep them coming, okay? All right, is there anything else we need to know about Justin's case, whether it be his psychic development? I can't make this up. Psychic development. To me, I've been teaching. Number one, I don't know if you guys know, but I am a teacher. Okay, I'm currently not teaching at this current time. I was in an accident, and anyways, a few surgery, 3 surgeries actually later. I'm just not ready to go back yet. But not only, like, I feel like for anyone that is sitting here thinking this woman is full of poo, I true look at this. Even with this card, look, what it says, psychic development is bringing some sort of light. I feel like if you guys would just give me a chance, I could bring some sort of light to this, or some sort of peace. Some sort of peace. All right. Let's see if concerning Justin's case, Spirit, is there anything else we need to know right now? Let's see. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Uh, all right. So we have the psychic development, literally again, out of all those cards, psychic development again. And here we have number 38, growth. Growth. Okay, let's see what this says. Pull it out. Okay, inner journey. Okay, so I feel like that there are going to be some folks decide to maybe give this more of a thought, more of, be more open-minded and open heart, open mind. Okay, that's what I feel is coming through that message. um you guys, I have said what I needed to say. I have addressed what I was upset about. um if I have offended anyone, I do apologize. I don't mean to. My intentions are not to hurt anyone, not even Bud or Kiera or anybody that I speak of in these videos. I truly don't mean any harm. I just want the truth to come out. I just want justice for this mama. We should all want that. If that, if you really want justice for him, if that means that you have to be more open-minded, are you willing? That's a really good thought. You guys, I appreciate you so very much for watching this video. I would appreciate it so much more if you shared it. Bring more eyes to this case, more prayers, okay? Everybody, remember to send positive thoughts and positive vibrations to his family. I'm sure they need them. Life is so short and so beautiful and such a gift. We have to stop this madness of being able to take one another's lives, or people hurting one another so easily, or people taking what all we have is our name when we leave. We can't take anything with us. All we have left after we pass on is our name, our legacy. Take that crap down. Don't put crap up there like that. Don't take the only thing they have left of him, besides the memories, obviously, and the love. But don't take his manhood, his integrity. Don't do that. That's wrong, okay? Y'all, love one another. Be kind to one another. And I'll see you next time. Bye.